Christmas and happy Boxing Day, and welcome to Mousehole's latest away test in the Southern League Division 1 South here at Exmouth Town. The players have arrived and they're here with the chance to enter the playoff zones for the first time in quite a while now. But before we get underway here, let's head back to last Saturday at Trungle Park, where the visitors were Westbury United.
Last Saturday was great. Yeah, unbelievable to be honest. Been a long time coming. Pressure was on, I suppose. We were at home, but yeah, the boys were superb the second half. Played like we know we can play, and hopefully that'll build the confidence going forward.
And let's welcome Westbury United and the mighty Mousehole.
In this league, you can't afford to not be at 100%, and I don't think we were at that. And obviously, second half going downhill a little bit with the win, we obviously looked a completely different team, which really helped us, and we was clinical in the end.
I expected us to start really well after last week, but we didn't. We had a chat at half time, and I don't want to become it needing that for us to get sparked. But I thought second half again we were absolutely at it, outstanding. I thought Tao. It was critical of first half. I thought Tao set the tempo second half of his energy. Same from Hayden. We know what a great player he is. And I thought those two second half, after being disappointed first half, and we haven't said that in the 3-4 years they've been here, because they're absolute Mousehole legends, will always be. They're heroes, great boys. But I thought second half they were the catalyst. Nick's got in some great positions.
And just 2 days of Christmas, and then do it all again on Boxing Day.
Yeah, not much time to turn it round. We're going to go to Exmouth, where we haven't got a very good record. It's such a difficult place to go. I don't know how they've got on today, but they probably couldn't be a harder away game on Boxing Day, I would say. Despite their league position, it'll be really, really tough. So, yeah, get a rest in, look after yourself Christmas Day, all the boring stuff, and then be ready to go for what will be a massively difficult game.
Well, that was a very welcome 3 points for Mousehole at Trungle Park, and of course, they play 3 days later, 2 days in between that, Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, of course. So let's catch up with Fletch now and see how the boys have been preparing for this one.
Yeah, I think it's fine. I think, to be honest, mate, we've got a lot of sensible players. You see that in Portugal, mate. You have to force them to have a beer. So I think this time of year, from that point of view, is good for us. But a bit of travel on Boxing Day. Pitch is actually looking fantastic today, which is a really welcome surprise. It looks lovely here. So I'm yeah, feel good about today. Feel whatever happens, weather's good, there's no wind, pitch is nice. It's going to be a good day in it somehow.
Well, it's half-time here on Boxing Day, and it's actually 2-0 to Exmouth at the break. Mousehole had plenty of possession, but haven't really been able to create many clear-cut chances yet. They'll see if they can conjure up a comeback in the second half to get 3 big points on Boxing Day. At half-time, though, it's Exmouth Town 2, Mousehole 0. It's full-time here on Boxing Day, and it's ended Exmouth Town 2, Mousehole 2. Mousehole unable to make it 3 wins in a row, but they did come back in the second half, of course, 2-0 down at half-time. They huffed and puffed in the second, got themselves 2 goals, but couldn't quite get the third. Strong second-half performance for sure from Jake Ash's side, who now look to New Year's Day and Tavistock at Trungle Park. It's full-time here, though. Exmouth Town 2, Mousehole 2. Hayden, 2-all on the end on Boxing Day. What's your assessment of that one, of course? Difficult first half, came back in the second. Give us your thoughts.
Yeah, I think you're spot on, really. It's no sort of hidden secret that we've always struggled here. I think Jake said before the game, we're yet to beat these boys up here. So to come away with a point, obviously, like yourself, to being 2-0 down at half-time, potentially we could have let it slip away, which in our recent form we maybe would have. But I think the boys did really well to come back out in the second half and put on the performance like we did. Scored early, which always helps. And then we're able to get the equaliser and just not get that final one in the end.
Busy period, of course, for the club. It's been, well, really busy in the last few days. Now we go to New Year's Day against Tavistock. How are you feeling personally? How are the legs? How's the fitness of the group? All final?
Yeah, well, it's funny. So today I was carrying a little bit of a knock. Just picked it up in the warm-up. Nothing too serious, but it eased a little bit as the game went on. But I feel good. We've not done too much training really, and then we've got a little bit of a rest now until Tavi, which will be nice. But yeah, no, I feel good. All the boys feel good. We feel sharp and ready to go. So,
if I'm not wrong, is that now 4 goals in your last 4 games for you? Getting back in the scoring form again, racking up this season. On that personal level for you, feeling good?
Yeah, good. Like I said, I'm not actually too sure. I think you're probably right. But I'm feeling good myself. I feel sharp in front of goal and whatnot. So it's always nice to help chip in, whether it's a goal or an assist. So that's what I sort of base my performances on. And if I'm chipping in with either, then I'm happy.
Jake, it ends 2-all on Boxing Day. Felt like that third goal was coming at any point. Couldn't quite get it in the end. What's your assessment of today's game?
Yeah, spot on. I felt like the third was coming. It was a strange one, really, because I felt like actually first half I thought we did well. Had 80% of the ball, didn't have enough penalty box entries. I think we had 6 in the first half to their 5, and we probably had, like I say, the vast majority of the ball. So we said we didn't quite have enough penetration first half. It's often been a problem here against these guys. Really well organised, Kev, and Piercy do a great job with them. So second half we said we have to penetrate more, have to find different ways to stretch them out, and I thought for 45 minutes we just did it non-stop. I thought it was a really, really good performance. The boys are frustrated, really frustrated it's only a point, because on the balance of the play, like you say, you just felt like that third goal was coming. But we've struggled away from home, and that was a real step in the right direction. Exmouth aren't going to be near the bottom, or they're not going to be bottom. I'm sure of that. They're a good side, difficult place to come, one of the hardest places to come in this league. I'm sure of it. So we're disappointed. Definitely, that's the overriding feeling. Bit of disappointment, but pleased, really pleased with the performance. We've had too many times at half time we've had to come in and get things going, but we didn't need to do that today. Thought we were good first half and came in 2-0 down. I think if we see that through to 1-0 at half time, I said to the boys, it probably feels like we're ahead, because we know they've gone ahead a lot this year and then fallen behind, and we're obviously always strong second half. So disappointed to concede that one, and I want them to be angry about goals like that, because they're the difference. So, but now I feel positive, and I know it's one that in a day or two we'll rue the chances and the possession, but we'll be happy with the point.
Feels like over the last few weeks the performances have really been getting the results they've deserved now. Gone on a little bit of a run, 7 points out of the last 9. You must be pleased with that. Look now to Tavistock. Feels like those points are now getting on the board that this team deserves from the performances.
Yeah, definitely the last 3. We said the 2 second halves in the last 2 games have been 2 of our best 45 minutes of the season. So it was about putting it together for a little bit longer period, certainly starting better. We've come in 2-0 at half time, but I don't think that wasn't because of a poor performance in the first half. It was just 2 moments. So, yeah, you're right. It's a nice feeling. 7 points from 9 is great. We'd have taken that. We have to find a way to win away. We haven't done that for too long now. So we have to find a way to do that. And I felt like it was going to come today, but wasn't to be. So we'll take the point, and obviously home comforts again on New Year's Day. Tavistock, another great side, difficult side to play. So we'll rest up now. Boys worked hard. I thought fitness levels today, second half, looked immense. They kept going. So we'll rest up and then be ready to go again on New Year's Day.
Cheers, Jake.